Hi, my name is Veronica, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. How did that one do?
That was very good. Do just maybe one or two more, okay? Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, it looks like it's about to be MBF season for Teofimo Lopez, and old media is about to get exactly what they wanted. And that's for Teofimo Lopez to not fight any black fighters next year. Because Josh Taylor, he finally came out and he said not only is he willing to fight Teofimo after he destroys Jose Ramirez, because he will destroy him, Ramirez is the perfect type of opponent to really help Josh Taylor shine. Because Ramirez, he's undefeated, he's well known, he's a champion, and when it comes to his boxing style, he's flat-footed and lacks defense. In fact, he has a terrible defense. The perfect recipe for a sensational Josh Taylor knockout, with Josh being the special fighter that he is. So not only is Josh willing to fight Teo Lopez after the Ramirez fight, but he's also willing to move down to 135 and challenge him for his belt. Josh Taylor, he said he would like to move down to 135 because he can still make the weight, beat Teofimo Lopez, and then move up to 147 and challenge Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Now, even though Teofimo Lopez, he's made it very clear that he wants no smoke with the WBC champion in his own division, Devin Haney, because once again, right after he beat Lomachenko, he told the media that he's willing to fight Devin Haney next. A week later, he said he's not going to fight Devin Haney for at least 3 to 5 years. But then he said he's willing to fight Ryan Garcia like right now. So Ryan Garcia doesn't have to wait at all. And he doesn't even have a belt. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Lopez, he sparred with Devin Haney. And for him to say something like that, 3 to 5 years, how long he wants to wait, he must have really been impressed with Devin Haney when they sparred. But the funny thing is, Josh Taylor is just as dangerous of an opponent as Devin Haney is, if not more dangerous. Now, the reason why I tell you guys that old media, they don't want Lopez to fight any black fighters. And when I say black fighters, you know which ones I'm talking about. We're not talking about some black fighter who's already lost. We're talking about Devin Haney. We're talking about Tank Davis. I say this because even Teo himself admitted that the fans want to see him fight Gervonta Tank Davis more than anyone. I uploaded the video a couple weeks ago after Teo beat Loma. Teo, he went on live and he asked his fans, he said, who do you guys want to see me fight? And then Lopez, he said something like, look like it's unanimous, they all want to see me fight Tank. And it was so funny because one of the members of the media, Kevin Ioli with Yahoo Sports, he was watching that live. And he was the only person who said, I want to see you move up to 140 and fight the winner of Ramirez versus Josh Taylor. Even when Kevin knew what the fans wanted, he still said, I would rather you not fight Tank Davis and fight Josh Taylor, Ramirez winner instead. I mean, he might as well have just yelled out MBF. MBF, Lopez, you know what it means. Then you had ESPN's Max Kellerman telling Teofimo Lopez he can fight whoever he wants to fight. He said to Lopez, you're undisputed. You're the undisputed champion. Completely disrespecting the WBC champion in that division by basically saying he's not a champion when we know that he's the real champion. He's the only WBC champion. Max Kellerman was blowing that dog whistle, telling Lopez, MBF, you don't have to fight this Devin Haney guy. Don't allow them to make you feel uncomfortable. Don't feel pressured into taking that fight. You don't have to fight him. You can fight whoever you want to fight. And it looks like Lopez is listening to old media, because he's not going to fight Devin Haney. He's not going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, of course, when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez, they're now saying, oh, you know, we're the A side. You know, forget about what Tank is talking about. See, this is the mistake that Floyd Mayweather made. When Floyd Mayweather came out and he started to tell the public, when it comes to a fight with Teofimo Lopez, Gervonta Tank Davis is the A side. See, when he said that, that might have been a little too premature, because he should have first found out if Teo even really wanted the fight against Tank Davis. You got to remember, Tank Davis is a knockout artist. He's knocking everyone out, fighters that have never been knocked out before, right? We don't know if Teofimo Lopez really wants that fight, but if Teo doesn't want the fight, then guess what excuse he's going to use now to get out of it? He's going to keep yelling back, well, okay, you say you're the A side, then I'll just keep saying that I'm the A side, and the fight will never happen. See, when you have two fighters going back and forth arguing on who's the better fighter, who's more talented, that's more subjective. So when you have a conversation like that, it may be harder to prove depending on what two fighters we're talking about. But when we're talking about the A side, that could easily be proven with stats and numbers. The A side just means who's the more popular fighter. Who sells more tickets? Who gets paid more? And we know that's all Gervonta Tank Davis. So there's no doubt about it that he's the A side over Teofimo Lopez. But notice when Ryan Garcia talks about him fighting against Tank Davis, he never says anything about the A side. He just keeps saying he wants that fight next. He wants that fight next. We never hear Ryan Garcia saying, well, I have to be the A side or the fight is not going to happen. But that's exactly what Teo and now his dad is saying. They keep using the A side as the excuse for why the fight will probably never happen, or it won't happen for quite some time. Now, this is not to suggest that the fight won't happen at all, because I have a feeling that if Gervonta gets what he wants and Ryan gets what he wants, then they're going to fight against each other next, assuming Ryan gets past Luke Campbell. And the winner of that fight will definitely be in a great position to get the Lopez fight, regardless if Lopez wants to fight or not, because there will be tremendous pressure on Lopez to take the fight. So once again, I believe Teofimo Lopez, he's going to fight Kambosos next. After that, he's going to fight Josh Taylor. Now, even though Josh Taylor is a tougher fight, I'm really interested in seeing how Lopez will look against Kambosos. I know everyone is completely writing off Kambosos, but I think that's going to be a competitive fight as well. He's a very slick fighter, has great reflexes, and he has momentum right now. So let's see how those fights play out. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Decay Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodecay.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. What's going on, guys? You know, I've always wanted to find a second source of income. And I've always wanted to learn about stocks and trades because I've heard so much good stuff about it. So I finally found a way to do it. And now I'm learning from 6, 7, 8-figure traders. So not only am I learning from them, but the most important thing is I get to copy their trade. So I get to earn while I learn. Now, if you want the full details, click on the link below so you can learn while you copy and paste their trades. And just understand this, guys. Just by watching the video, you're doing a great job of supporting my channel, and I appreciate it. And the craziest thing about doing this trading is you can do it anywhere. All you need is an internet connection, and you can do it just with your phone. So if you want to learn how to make a second income alongside me without having to pitch, sell, or recruit, go ahead and click on the link below, and I'll see you inside.